Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I want to thank each of you for being here. Being here this morning was not easy. Each of you inspire millions across the globe. Millions look to your athletic achievements. You have all stood on the biggest stages in the world and done extraordinary things, things that take your breath away, that amaze children and adults. And you were able to do that through tens of thousands of hours of incredible hard work. And yet that work pales compared to the courage it took to come here today and to tell your story publicly. You could have stayed silent. You could have avoided the scrutiny, the pain, and I will say watching you testify this morning, you could see the pain in each of you sharing that story. But that courage that you've demonstrated by going public, by reporting this abuse, by shining a light, that courage matters, and it's making a difference in the lives of others. The system failed you. What happened to you was grotesque, it was criminal, it was abusive, it was evil. I'm the father of two little girls who are both athletes, not at the level of each of you, but what you experience is every parent's nightmare. That when you entrust your child to coaches or doctors or trainers, you're trusting that your kids will be taken care of, not that they will be abused and targeted. And so I want to thank you. I want to thank you for calling out the abuse, calling out the system that failed you, and that system needs to change. That system needs to be held accountable so that this doesn't happen again. I want to thank you for the kids that won't face abuse because of your courage, and each of you, Allie, Maggie, Michaela, Simone, and I'll say, Simone, you're a Texan and a Houstonian. The entire state of Texas is immensely proud of you and proud of all of you. And I got to say, right now at home, there's a little girl or a little boy who's watching this, who may be facing their own personal hell, may be facing abuse, whether in sports and some other context, a monster who is doing unspeakable things to them. And that little girl, that little boy, I hope, sees your courage and realizes that she can come forward and say something too, that he can call out the person who's hurting them. So thank you for your courage. It makes an enormous difference.